Hello, Sophie D'Souza here, Sophie Stained Glass. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you're returning, hello again. And if this is your first time, you're most welcome. Please peruse the videos. There are such a lot. Hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. And if you don't, drop me a line. So that's what Fenton Cornucopia did. Hello, Fenton. So he sent me quite a long question about lead. So I thought it might be easier to do a video. So he used to do stained glass and he's returning to it after 30 years. Question about lead. I had to buy lead myself. Is 2mm the standard heart size? I have come across a couple of online glass shops which sell lead with a 1.2mm and some don't specify. I've also found that some offer semi-hard, semi-soft, which I assume are the same as each other, just a different way of putting it. I've read that for beginners soft lead is better because it's easier to cut. If shops that supply lead don't specify, can I assume the standard is soft lead? Many thanks. Right, so let's get into it. I've had a little look through my lead stashes and I've measured the hearts. All except one are 2mm. This one looks like it's 1.5mm. Don't know whether you can see that. As opposed to, for example, this one, 2mm. I've never asked when buying lead what dimension the heart is because I always assume it's going to be 2mm. And apart from that one time, it has been 2mm. I don't know why anybody sells sort of a 1.5 or even less than that, but perhaps it's for incredibly delicate lead work. Now, semi-hard, semi-soft. Again, I've never seen it described thus. And I would say, just as a general rule of thumb, ring the shop you're buying it from and have a little chat with them, because mostly they're experts in what they're selling and they love talking about it generally, unless you ring at a really busy time. Don't ring on a Saturday. So different makes of lead have different hard softnesses, and it's always nicer to work with a softer lead. And that's because you can get it to bend to your will easier. And that's really important if you're doing curves. If you're just doing quarries, doesn't really make any difference. A hard lead will have slightly more integral strength, but all lead is flaccid and doesn't hold its own weight. And stretching it will give it some strength for a while, but it will relax again. And that's why after... Well, lead can last up to 100 years if it's sheltered, but if it's in a sort of weather-prone position, it can go a lot quicker than that. You know, wind and rain will severely impair the life of your lead. So if you get a chance, work with soft lead, it's nicer. Especially if you're working with thick round lead, so a 12mm round. That gets really hard to shape and really hard to cut. I can't cut that sort of lead with a lead knife being one of these. I just can't. My little hands aren't strong enough. These are always good. To recap, yes, almost always lead is 2mm. If it doesn't specify, it'll be 2mm. Semi-hard, semi-soft possibly describes what the seller feels about the manufacturer and how soft it is. And number 3, or is that number 4? Always give the shop a ring and have a little chat with them. They'll mostly be really helpful. Yes, thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you if you like them. Thank you if you subscribe. And yes, do comment, and I will do my best to answer any questions. So thank you and see you next time.